Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me again for another episode of Dandelion, which is brought to you by the company Chariots. We are on the path of Jiyeon, the orange cat. And let's see, we are 83 out of 90 points with him, so we need a few more. Let us... Man, let's see what he thinks of a love letter. Oh, he actually does like it. Jiyeon! I see. Okay. I know exactly how you feel. Don't you worry about a thing. Are you going to take a bath with me, Hee-jung? What's with that puzzled look? Didn't the game package say that we might encounter these kinds of situations since we're living in such a small house together? What, he realizes this is a game? Huh? This game has no package. Yeah, because I downloaded it. This was an online game. I didn't actually get a package. That was a little too meta there. It was funny. Should I reduce pressure or should I... Yeah, let's reduce pressure a little more. Under pressure, pushing down on me. Come, you kitty kitty. No! Darn it. Don't be difficult. Ah, still nothing. Okay, we have... I can't believe I never realized I didn't give him a drama CD. Hee-jung! I see. Okay. I know exactly how you feel. Oh, same stuff we said before. Can't we take a bath together? Don't make such a serious face. I'm just kidding. And let's take him on a date just to see the scenarios. So I took him to the cinema and the cafe. Let's get to the restaurant. Yeah, let's go out to eat. Hee-jung, do you go out to eat with other guys too? Why do I ask? Just because. Wow, they have so many things on the menu. Should I order... I don't trust him to order for me. Really? Well, I've always wanted to try that crunchy olive oil fried chicken. I really wanted to try. It even came out in my dream. Today was fun. How about you, Hee-jung? I'm stuffed from eating too much. Ask me to go with you again, okay? Let's go home. I want to take a shower. After the club activity, Jiyeon and I left school together. Hee-jung, you know what? One of the freshmen who just joined the club is... Hee-jae was chattering away happily. I wasn't really concerned about when new members were coming to the club, but before I knew it, the club room was full of new people. Did you see the girl with the pink hair? Pink? I think her name is Cherry or something. Even her name is unique. Yeah. I nodded in agreement. Who's this? I have never seen this number before. Hello? Hee-jung, Hee-jung! The energetic voice belongs to... Jiyeon? Yeah, it's me! Oh, this is Jiyeon's phone number. What is it? Hey, turn around! Turn around? Don't tell me. I turned around without hanging up. Oh. Hee-jung, hey! Jiyeon was waving his hand to me on the other side of the street. Hee-jung, do you know him? Jiyeon, be careful! Jiyeon was trying to cross the street when there were still cars on the road. Oh my god! The car screeched into a halt as Jiyeon ran into the road. Hey buddy, watch where you're going! I'm sorry! Thank God he isn't hurt. Phew! Jiyeon crossed the street safely and came up to me with a big smile. Hee-jung! How can he smile like that when he was nearly hit by a car? Jiyeon, you have to be careful. It's okay. Cats are agile. They don't get hit by cars. He said it so easily with a smile as if it's no big deal. And in front of this guy. It's making me even more worried. Cats? Oh, right. Hee-jae was here. I was so focused on Jiyeon that I forgot about Hee-jae for a second. Hee-jae, this is... I'm Jiyeon, the cat who gained Hee-jung's heart. What? Hee-jae became speechless too. Hey, let's go home together. I came to pick you up and everything. Go home together? Hee-jae blushed and shouted as if he was shocked. Oops, Jiyeon's saying things without thinking again. I have to get Jiyeon out of here before he speaks anything further. Hee-jae, I'm going to go first. Hee-jung, what is this? Hee-jae looked absolutely overwhelmed. I have to get out of here first. I'll have to explain to him later. After checking for cars, I hurriedly crossed the road with Jiyeon. Bye-bye! Jiyeon continued to smile as he waved to Heejay. Heejay looked dumbfounded. I let out a sigh. How am I supposed to explain this whole situation to Heejay later? Heejung, he likes you, doesn't he? Who? Are you talking about Heejay? Yeah, the nerdy-looking guy with the glasses. Jiyeon is really blunt. Jiyeon, you shouldn't address others like that. And Heejay liking me? No way. It's true, though. Any guy must like you. How do you know? It's obvious. He was really shocked because I suddenly showed up. Everyone would be shocked, too, if somebody suddenly comes up saying things like that. He probably thought you were all pure and ladylike, and then I show up and bam! Destroy all his fantasies. What is that supposed to mean? Fantasy? No way Heejay thinks such things. Heejung! What? Don't ever go out with a geek like that. He's being quite rude to Heejay. Heejay is a nice guy. Don't call him by those names. Being nice and being attractive are two different things. For you, a guy who's more... Huh? More, that is... I don't know. I can't imagine you with other guys. I can't imagine at all. Jiyeon? Jiyeon suddenly looked a bit glum. Hey. Yeah? Jiyeon turned to face me. Anyway, that guy really isn't for you. He said that with a slight smile. I've never thought about Heejay that way. It feels weird to have been told such a thing. And maybe Jiyeon was trying to give me advice in his own way. It's a bit confusing, but I think his heart was at least in the right place. But the part about him not being able to imagine me with other guys, what does that mean? Does that mean that I'm attractive? I heard this is really good. Have it. Jiyeon gave you the fancy purse. Oh my god, that looks expensive. Where I got it from is a secret. Don't worry about it. I came out alone as Jiyeon had gone out early in the morning. Where would he possibly go at such an early time? Ever since he got his phone, he's been receiving a lot of calls. The thought that he might be lying to other people to get some food made me feel uncomfortable. I can cook him delicious food without him having to beg others. It feels a bit strange to know my pet is begging for food outside of home. And the phone, what's the story behind that? There's a coffee shop that I visited often in downtown. Because it's next to a movie theater, I often watched a movie and drank a cup of coffee by myself. I want to relax and have a time of my own today. 1 cafe mocha, large please. After ordering the coffee, I grabbed a magazine in the shop and sat on a seat at the corner. I'm not familiar with any boy bands or celebrities in the magazine, and everything here is too expensive for me to buy. Brand name bags, jewelries. Only the rich would be able to buy these products. I was flipping through the pages when I heard the coffee shop worker calling out my order. Here you are. Just when I got the coffee and turned around, the door to the shop opened. As soon as I saw the face of the person who walked in, I hurriedly ran back to my seat. The person who just stepped in is... I hear the coffee is excellent here. Jiyeon. And the woman who walked in with him, she had on thick makeup and wore expensive-looking clothes. And she was holding the bag that I just saw in the magazine. What do you want to drink, my Jiyeon? My Jiyeon? How do they know each other? Who is that woman? Cafe Mocha. He ordered the same thing I did, but Jiyeon's attitude was different from usual. He usually acts really cute and says those words wrong on purpose, but somehow he looked very mature today. 2 cafe mochas then. Do you want yours large? She has no Busan accent. Stiletto heels, black pantyhose, and semi-casual dress. Plus, she's gorgeous. I quickly covered my face with the magazine. I feel like I'm stalking them or something. You know, there's a guy who works here. His hair is blue. His name is Ritz or something. It's really unique, right? Yeah, that's pretty unique. And I saw a girl who I think is his girlfriend, and her hair is pink. Really? They're having a light conversation as if they're close friends. Can they be just friends? Then what school did you graduate from? I studied abroad. You probably wouldn't know. He's lying again. Then do you have any friends in Korea? None. None? I felt a little hurt. It's as if I didn't exist at all in his life. Actually, I have one. Who is it? The reason I came here is because of that person. Who could he be talking about? Is that a lie too? A woman? Yes, she's really nice. I slightly lowered the magazine a bit to see the woman's face. She was frowning. Then you basically came back to Korea to meet her? No, I ran away because I hated living in a foreign country. Why? I was poor and had nobody to help me when I needed help. I was lonely. Jiyeon lowered his head, and the woman began to stroke his hair. She makes physical contact with him so naturally. No, that's actually none of my business. My poor Jiyeon, you had a really hard time. My poor Jiyeon? Seeing Jiyeon having his hair stroked by the woman made it feel as if he was a stranger. Why is he only telling lies? He told lies in front of the 4 women the other day, too. I've never seen Jiyeon behave like this at home. Jiyeon behaves like a mischievous kid at home, but he seems like a different person now. I felt a little hurt by Jiyeon's attitude. We've lived together for a couple of months already, but outside he talks as if I'm not even part of his life. He was such a troublemaker at home, and he's so different now. Enough about me. I want to hear about you. How did you become so successful? Jiyeon flashed her a charming smile, and the woman started to giggle. Me? It's making me uncomfortable to watch them. I wanted to leave, but if I leave now, there's a chance Jiyeon might notice me. Everyone thinks I became successful because of my dad, but actually I earned my own success. Yeah, they're all just jealous. The woman started to talk about herself, and Jiyeon agreed enthusiastically now and then, smiling broadly. I don't want to see Jiyeon like that. Jiyeon! Jiyeon, shall we have some lunch now? What do you want to eat? They're finally leaving. I want to get out of here, and yet I can't. I don't want to see or hear them anymore. I don't want to know about Jiyeon's double life. Steak? He said that he wanted to eat steak last time, too. Is steak his favorite? Then I know the perfect place to go. And should we watch a movie after that? Oh, my part-time job begins at 2. He doesn't even have a part-time job. You have me now, so you can quit your job. What does that mean? Is he receiving some money from her? Then could the cell phone be... Yeah, but I'm too attached to the place. One thing for sure, Jiyeon is an excellent liar. I'm confused. The bright smile he showed me, teasing other animals while munching on oranges, I want to believe that was the real Jiyeon. But I began to think that I don't really know him. He's deceiving everyone outside of home after all. The Jiyeon that I know, is that the real Jiyeon? Watch your step. I helplessly watched the 2 of them leave the coffee shop. Maybe Jiyeon really is as bad as Jisoo had said. Since when did those 2 meet? Why hasn't Jiyeon ever told me about the woman? Why is Jiyeon lying to everybody? And why do I feel so unsettled about the whole situation? I could not understand myself either. Oh, now I finally got a new option for him. Let's ask him how I feel. Well, 2 new options. Smile. Men should have nice smiles. Hee-jung, what are you doing? Are you putting makeup on? Does your lipstick smell like cherries? Wow, what a pretty case. So if I kiss you, would it taste like cherries? Don't be embarrassed, I'm just kidding. Now I'll ask him how do you feel. I'm just the same as before, but I'm a bit tired because I made a lot of new friends. But don't worry. Hee-jung, what are you doing? Are you putting makeup on? Hee-jung, I feel like the guys will be coming after you because you look so pretty. No, I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm just worried that there's not one good enough for you. Still no presents for him. Stare at his chest. I like your friendly eyes, but... Are you going to take a bath, Hee-jung? Should I bring you a towel? Hee-jung, don't try too hard to bathe Jisoo. I don't like it when you pull his arms to bathe him. If I resist taking a bath, would you drag me to the bathroom and bathe me too? I don't bathe Jisoo. I just make him go there. Alright, let's check out, see any new scenarios for him. To the beach. The beach? Awesome! Let's make it romantic. But it's so cold. You don't mind me going to the beach in this weather, right? Suddenly, so many things are crossing my mind. About you. About me? Yeah, how to make you... No, never mind. It's just, I just like you the way you are. I'll wear a bikini for him. Jung! I have mixed feelings. Anyway, it's cold. Do you want my jacket? And I was just showing off my bikini for you. The wind is so chilly today. What if my skin starts acting up? Did you enjoy being out today? I want to hurry home and jump in my warm bed. I encountered Jiyeon. Let's see, let's give him an orange. Aren't these expensive oranges? I don't want you to spend too much money on me. Are you going to sleep here, Hee-jung? Can't we cuddle? Please, let's cuddle. How about it? So that we make Jisoo jealous. Let us smile at him. Your smiles are adorable. Are you going to take a bath, Hee-jung? Should I bring you a towel? Even though I know now you are taking a bath, right? I promise I won't think anything naughty. I'm just going to sit tight in front of the bathroom. Jiyeon is always cheerful and cute in front of me. I tried to treat Jiyeon the same as I did before, but my heart felt heavy whenever I thought about the woman I'd seen at the coffee shop. Why does Jiyeon lie to everyone outside? I want to ask him, but... I've been so busy lately that I didn't have time to relax and concentrate on drawing. Since it's raining today, I decided to draw some pictures. Hee-jung! 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 As soon as I opened the sketchbook, Jiyeon ran over to me and clung onto me. Yes? He's certainly cute, but does he realize that he's still a guy who's bigger than me? Drawing something again? Jiyeon had gotten even more cheerful these days. He's hugging me everywhere, anytime. Yeah, it's been a while since I drew something. Then draw me! Really cute, like a cartoon character. Jiyeon looks like a cartoon character already, with his big eyes. I don't really draw people. Really? Why? I don't know, but drawing animals or plants make me comfortable. I usually draw animals, plants, and inanimate objects. Animals running and flying freely, and beautiful landscapes. I feel calm when I look at them. It's complicated to draw people. I feel like I have to reflect on the person's personality and way of life into my drawing. But it's okay because I'm an animal, right? I'm not so sure about drawing him. I'm a bit afraid that he might show a reaction such as, "What? This is supposed to be me?" I envy you. Why? Because you don't belong to this world. College entrance exams and endless competitions, you probably live without such things. You were probably able to express yourself more freely. I actually envy people who live in this world. Really? Yeah, parents take care of you in this world. They educate you, give you allowances. Isn't that the case in your world? We only think of ways to survive. To survive? If you don't want to starve to death, you have to use any means necessary, especially cats. Starve to death? I didn't imagine him saying this. What kind of world did Jiyeon come from? Humans in this world really don't think about that. They're eager to lose weight. Jiyeon, is this the reason for him lying outside? To survive? I can't understand everything. But if that's the case, I want to tell him that it's wrong. I want to tell him that he doesn't need to do that. He really doesn't need to. He has me. Why won't he talk to me, though? He should talk at least to me. If the Jiyeon that I know is the real Jiyeon, then... Jiyeon, don't you have something to talk to me about? What do you mean? Something you want to consult with me, maybe? Like things you're worried about in this world? I tried to sound Jiyeon out. Even though he deceives people outside of home, I wish he would at least be honest with me. I don't have anything. But Jiyeon did not give in so easily. Hey, Jung. Yes? We'd better stay like this. Confused, I looked at Jiyeon. I as your pet, and you as my nice owner. Things should stay like that. Jiyeon? Why is he suddenly saying this? I want you to just always smile at me. And me to act cute in front of you. Eating oranges, that's the life I want us to have. Jiyeon smiled. But this time his smile pained my heart. Why? Why is this bothering me so much? And what Jiyeon is saying right now? Being loved by you is enough for me. It sounds as if he wants to stay as a beloved pet in front of me. Our relationship is good as it is. Is he implying that it should never be anything more than that? What about you? Jiyeon asked, looking at me. You like it that way too, right? Why is Jiyeon suddenly asking me this? I was at a loss for words. Right, Hee-jung? Jiyeon rushed my answer. It seems that Jiyeon wants me to agree. Yeah. Not knowing how to answer his question, I nodded. Jiyeon smiled brightly. Hee-jung, you're the best! He gave me a big hug. You know, you really are the best. You're so nice. You cook well, buy me lots of oranges, and play with me. It's a compliment, but strangely it doesn't feel like a compliment. You should never change. Jiyeon whispered in my ear. There should be no changes between you and me. He repeated his words as if to reaffirm what he said. As he reaffirms, I felt even more confused. Jiyeon, why are you saying such things? Let's see, I think last time I smiled at him, so we'll ask him how he feels. Eating oranges and taking a bath. Thinking of you. Why, curious? Are you going to sleep here, Hee-jung? Can't we cuddle? Please, let's cuddle. How about it? So we can make Jisoo jealous. Let's see, let's give him... No gifts give him. Let's stare at his chest. Oh, why didn't you like that? Your eyes are so warm that sometimes... Never mind. Now we'll talk to him. You have an amazing talent. I can tell. I can't believe that the weekend is already here. I have a bunch of laundry piled up waiting to be washed. Jihye usually washes Jiyeon's laundry, but Jihye was very busy these days. I heard that he's gotten a part-time job as a model. It hasn't been long since he came to this world, but he already has a part-time job. He's adapting very well. My pet, a model. I felt a bit proud. Hee-jung! Yeah? I turned around and saw Jiyeon beaming at me. I have something for you. Jiyeon had his hands behind his back, his eyes twinkling. For me? Really? I smiled in spite of myself. I wasn't really expecting anything, but I was curious what he was hiding behind him. Jiyeon continued to grin broadly. Show me, you're making me curious. This is in return for your kindness, so you have to accept this, okay? After that, he presented me with what he'd been hiding. It was a box wrapped in pretty paper. Pink ribbon, how cute. What could be inside? Can I open it now? Sure. This gift box looks really fancy. I untied the ribbon and lifted the lid of the box. Wow. Actually, didn't he already give me this? This is... Bunny told me that girls go gaga over things like this. It's a designer label bag. How did he buy something so expensive? You like it? It's not the matter of liking it or not, But this is so expensive. It should be at least over $1,000. I know that Mom has a bag from this brand. I never had such an expensive brand name bag before. Shock! Surprise! Where did you get the money for this? How did he afford this? Does he have a job that I'm not aware of? That's a secret. Jiyeon, I'm touched, but I'm actually confused rather than pleased. It doesn't really make me happy. You have me now, so you can quit your job. Suddenly I remembered the bag that the woman had. Is he receiving money from her? If not, another woman? Who did he deceive? Did he tell a lie again? I don't need this kind of thing. Hee-jung, don't you like it? I never expected to receive such an expensive bag from you. What I expected was... Stupid bunny. I told him that you might not like the bag, but he was talking nonsense about how any girl in the world would fall for a designer bag. Looking disappointed, Jiyeon blamed Jiwoo. Hee-jung, if you don't like it, should I get you something else? Jiyeon. Yeah? He's thinking that I don't like the bag. How should I say it? What can I say to... Our relationship is good enough as it is. What Jiyeon said is preventing me from saying anything. If I try to approach him, I might cross a line that I shouldn't. It seems that Jiyeon has drawn a fine line between us that I shouldn't cross. I have no idea what to say. I had so many questions to ask, but I couldn't say anything. I want to become closer to him. and I want to ask why he's doing this, why he's lying and deceiving people. I can help you if you're having some trouble, so tell me everything. I want to say those words, but I can't. Well, if you don't like it, just change it for cash. I bought it at the department store in downtown. I really don't need this kind of bag. In fact, it makes me feel as if Jiyeon thinks that I'm an equal to that woman, and I don't like it. Hey, Jung. Jiyeon stared at me, blinking his big eyes. Hey, Jung, are you alright? Here. Jiyeon handed me something. Oh, an orange. He put an orange into my hand and smiled at me. Oranges are the best remedy when you're depressed. Oddly, his bright smile made my heart ache. Sorry, next time I'll choose something that you'll like. While I was tongue-tied, Jiyeon apologized with an innocent-looking face. I wanted to say something, but I didn't, as I was afraid that I would cross the line. So I'm thinking we might have new date scenarios, so let's take him to the park. Yep, I want to go with you. This park is really well taken care of. It's awesome that we're out here alone. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about you, Jiyeon. Really? You're thinking about me? I'm here right next to you, silly. I must have overdone it last night. My back aches. Did you have fun today? Let's go out together again like this. And now we will take him to the art gallery. Yeah, let's go together. There are so many people here today. Is the artist famous? Wow, I can't tell if this is a drawing or a real picture. Yeah, this is truly amazing. Yeah, I don't know exactly what technique was used. It's amazing, but don't you have a camera for this kind of thing? Everyone here at the exhibition looks rich. Oh, so of course he would like that. Why am I always hungry after looking at paintings? You'll cook for me, right? Everything you make is so delicious. Oh, he didn't do anything for me for Christmas. Don't you know rabbits eat vegetables? You idiot, you have no common sense. Jiwoo grumbled about the dinner menu. I prepared beefsteak for dinner, but only the rabbits were home. There are lettuce and pepper for the rabbits. I pointed to the vegetables on the table. Ha! There's meat but no cabbage salad. Eddie, pork. Be careful not to hurt yourself. Where is Jisoo and Jiyeon? I believe that the cat who likes oranges is still taking a shower. And the stupid cat is not home yet. The rabbits all munched on vegetables without touching the steak at all. The main menu is beef, but no one is eating it. It made me feel a bit disappointed. Hey, orange junkie, come here and eat this. It grosses me out already just by looking at it. Jiwoo pointed at Jiyeon, who had just stepped out of the bathroom. Huh? Wow, steak? Jiyeon opened his eyes widely. It's Korean beef, so it should be good. What about vegetables? The salad bowl was completely empty. Thank you for the meal, my lady. I am done. How much meat did you buy? Savages? Eating such... If you keep complaining to Hee-jung, I'm going to have rabbit meat for dinner next time. The three froze like rabbits caught in the headlights. Rabbit meat? 3 rabbits stood up quietly and got out of the kitchen. Are the rabbits quite terrified of cats? Anyway, it's not good to threaten them like this. Wasn't this expensive? Is today a special day? No, it's just because... I didn't tell him what I had in mind. I love beef! That's good. Jiyeon sat in the chair and picked up a fork. It's not about that, right? What? Nothing. Jiyeon picked up a piece of meat with his fork and put the fork down. Well, it is New Year's Eve. What's wrong with him? Jiyeon, why are you not eat? You watched me that time, Heejung. Jiyeon was no longer smiling. That time? What do you mean, that time? That time you watched me at the coffee shop. And you watched me in front of the house, too. How does he know? Heejung, you don't need to do this for me. Jiyeon wasn't smiling. It's true that Jiyeon's comment about steak kept lingering in my mind. I didn't want him to lie to the others to eat something he wants, so I prepared it myself. He's never told me what he likes except oranges. You don't have to mind me. What does he mean? My pet is begging for food outside. How can I not care? The image of Jiyeon lying to others popped into my mind. When I saw you lying, it made me uncomfortable. I honestly told him how I'd been feeling. If you need anything, I might be able to help you, or at least can't you tell me why you're acting that way? We've been living together as a family for several months already. Heejung, I told you that I like it this way, that you and I should stay as we are. I told you clearly. Jiyeon looked at me. So don't follow me around anymore. I might lose my temper if you do it again. Jiyeon. I was about to apologize for my actions when Jiyeon jumped up from his seat. And he walked out of the kitchen. He didn't take a single bite of food. That made me become even sadder. It's not about Jiyeon not eating what I prepared for him. It's about him not telling me anything. I hate this. I at least don't want to be a stranger to Jiyeon. Even if Jiyeon continues to reject me, I'm concerned about him. I can't understand these feelings of mine, but I felt that I can't just leave Jiyeon like this. I want to talk to him. But am I asking for too much?
Hey, I smell steak.
I heard the door open and Jisoo taking his shoes off.
Hey, where are you going?
Jiyeon passed him and went outside without replying.
Geez, hello to you too.
I heard Jisoo approaching the kitchen.
Wow, steak.
Jisoo immediately sat on a chair and grabbed a fork.
Why did you make such food? Why did you make so much food? I guess the rabbits ate all the vegetables. Huh? Didn't Jiyeon eat anything?
Yeah, I guess he had no appetite. Jisoo looked at me as he picked his fork up.
Is something wrong with him? He just went outside without saying hi.
I could say nothing.
Hey, did you buy this because of Jiyeon?
What?
You heard him when he was with those women, when he lied about how it seemed like an eternity since he ate steak?
Right. Jisoo was there with me at that time.
You're really dumb.
I wanted to argue back, but I couldn't. Did I really do something dumb? Maybe I shouldn't have meddled in Jiyeon's business. Whether he begs, whether he tells lies to others, whether he likes other girls, whatever he does outside, Jiyeon didn't want me to be involved at all.
Stupid cat. Just give him oranges. Why buy expensive stuff for him?
Jisoo began to eat what's left on the table vigorously.
I'll eat them all. Don't worry about leftovers.
That made me feel a little better. Is he trying to cheer me up?
Food giver, cheer up, okay?
Yeah, thanks. I smiled as if everything was all right.
I told you this before, but cats are like that. All cats except me are bad. Except for me. Jiyeon looks simple-minded, right? But he's actually not like that at all.
I took the empty dishes to the sink, listening to what Jisoo was saying.
Food giver, you shouldn't judge him by his cute looks, like those ladies.
That startled me a bit.
Don't be too close to Jiyeon.
Why do you say that?
Huh?
Jisoo stared at my eyes.
I don't want you to get hurt.
But I can't help it. I wanted him to like the food that I made for him. I thought that if I made him decent food, that he wouldn't lie to that woman and to everyone else. I had expected something to change.
Food giver, don't forget that I'm here for you when you're having a hard time.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm here so you can depend on me when you're having a hard time. I'm always available.
It's really nice of him to offer, but depend on him? Jisoo and I aren't that close. Man, this really makes me just want to go after Jisoo again and abandon Jiyeon. Jisoo is just always so sweet, you know? He's always there. All the stuff with the other guys. But then I liked Jisoo when I was with... And then I liked Jihae when I was with Jisoo. Because Jihae, you know, is the more civilized and caring of the two. Oh, man. Still, he was concerned about me. Yes, thank you. Jisoo smiled when I expressed my gratitude. Jisoo's smiling face continued to remind me of Jiyeon. He's just so down to earth. He seemed a bit upset. Is he alright? Okay, from this point on, we'll be pursuing Jiyeon's bad ending before we go after his good ending. But we're going to end this video for now, so I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.